sets up, looks, fires long right sideline. That pass intercepted at the 35.
An interception takes heart, gut, and strength. A heart to act. A gut feeling to trust you know the ball will be there because you watched hours of film. The strength to finish the play.
Next thing I know, the ball's in the air and he's catching it for an interception and almost running into the end zone. And so I told him, I'm just so proud of what he's done and, what he has in the future.
For senior DB LaDarrell McNeil, this heart, gut, and strength came into play way before this ball was snapped.
Back to throw.
Everyone on the sideline jumped up in excitement, and then seeing him almost return it was awesome.
McNeil is a player who you can't help but be a fan of. It may be his smile that rarely fades or his stop-at-nothing attitude. He loves football. It's his life. One day during practice, he realized the deepness of that love.
It's the things that come with the game that, that make you fall even more in love with the game. I was running down on a kickoff drill and on a big collision, trying to get around a block. My head kind of snapped back and immediately I felt tingly. I felt numbness right after.
MRIs and tests showed a neck injury. Doctors thought surgery and a long road to recovery lay ahead. Or he could hang up the cleats and walk away.
It was emotional. It was an emotional day for me because I thought about how hard I worked, how hard I even worked that day, like just preparing, for the first game, and it was mind blowing, and I couldn't take it. And
heart, to find the positive in something so negative. Gut, the gut feeling that this wasn't the end. Strength, to make it through the season of doubt, to finish the play.
I flew down to Dallas and I got a second opinion.
The idea for a second opinion came from the Tennessee medical staff.
I was anxious, I was real anxious about the results. And honestly, just doing so much praying and all the guys being supportive, I was prepared for either way it could go.
His team was with him through it all. They knew just what the sport meant to him.
That's the biggest thing, keeping around his brothers on the team, around the coaching staff, around football. A guy like that, you can't take football away from him because it means so much to him. When I was thinking about it, I was like, I worked all this, all my life, I worked up until this point, and now it was just taken away from me that fast, and it was just a tough time for me.
Let's go!
The day I heard the news, it was on my birthday, and Coach Jones called me that morning. He said, "I don't want to be the first to tell you, but you'll be cleared to play." And that made me smile, and I just felt a part of the team again. I just felt like I'm gonna have my senior year back.
It's one of those moments in time that I'll never forget as a coach. And just everything that young man and his family has been through over the course of, really the last month.
You could tell he was hyped, running full speed out there in practice, just glad to be back out there with the team, glad to be back out there with us. And I'm excited to see what he's gonna do for the rest of the year.
When I caught the interception, I was really excited. I felt great. I felt like I was back. I was like, yeah, I needed that.
An interception in his first game back is just the start, because he's got a whole lot of heart, gut, and strength left.
Every single day, every single game, I'm gonna give my all, and I'm not gonna take no days for granted.
For UTSports.com, I'm Maddie Glab.